What up? All right. How is everyone this morning? I see we got Salty in here. Salty is number one. So let's give Salty a cheer. Oh, yeah. And we got Tornado Garden and Carl in the house. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I just decided to go live. I don't really have anything planned. I did have an interesting breakfast this morning, and I will talk about that in a little bit. So, grifted memberships, yay! How's everybody doing? What are you guys up to? You guys having a good time? Why can't I get comfortable on here? There. All right, that's better. All right. I don't know why it's doing that. All right. Jeez. All right. I think I'm ready now. I had to fix my pillow. All right. Yeah, I have a little pillow like under me that I'm sitting on, and it's sometimes it gets a little crooked. I was kind of feeling like I was like sliding backwards. A little bit. All right. I think I got it. All right. Yes, there is a pillow underneath me, guys. The secret is out. All right. Carl says it's 6 p.m. All right, awesome. I thought this was an informative about only puppets. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, not me. So how's everybody doing? I saw a couple people were live today, but I was kind of like bouncing around lives, but I wasn't really chatting. I was just lurking. Yeah. So I was just lurking. Yeah, I was just watching a couple things while I was making breakfast and stuff. Coffee flavored Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, look at that. We got Fran in the house with the inner circle. Woohoo! I had an interesting breakfast today. I want to talk about that in a little bit. Did you guys have any good things for breakfast? I wasn't really sure if I was going to go live today or not. And I thought, you know what? I haven't put out any shorts today. So maybe I should go live and see what happens. Because I think those shorts are messing up my notifications for going live. I really do. So I think I'm putting out too many shorts. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just go live on days that I don't put out shorts. Fran with the TG. Oh yeah. Was it an Uber Eats again? I did a short of the rain. All right. Rain is always a pretty good short. Yeah. I always like, every time it's like raining or pouring outside, I go out and I take some video of it. Yeah. It's always fun to do. Especially if it's really stormy. Like one time the little tent thing that we had out there. Oh, what's it called? A canopy? Yeah, canopy. Yeah, it was kind of like the rain trashed it, the weather. So, yeah, I went out and took a picture of that. That did pretty good. Got like 1,000 views. Kenoa, hello. A wise man once said, eat my shorts. Yes. All right. All right. So, yeah, for breakfast today, I decided to break in to the, what do you call it? My emergency food supply. Yeah. So I decided to go into my emergency food supply and try some of my emergency food. Welcome in, Luke. Oh, yeah. So today I opened a can of Augusta Farms, or is that what it's called? Augusta? Augustin Farms? I don't know. Augustin Farms, something like that. Uh, Pancake mix. So I got the pancake mix, and then I didn't have any butter, so I opened up a can of Augustin Farms butter, powdered butter. So I thought I was going to give this a try and see if how it is. So the first thing I do is I get the can of Augustin Farms butter, and I stick it over on the electric can opener. And of course, the can opener will not open it. I don't know why, but it was too much can for the electric can opener. So I found a regular can opener, and then I decided to use that instead. So I ended up being able to finally open it. It was much easier than the time I was in the park doing the powdered eggs. So I got the butter open, and then I put it all in like a little bowl, little how much it specified. Then I put the water in there, and I made up sludged together a little slab of butter. So I wasn't sure how it was going to be yet, but I put it in the refrigerator to let it chill. All right. So I got my butter. All right. Looked pretty good. Looked like butter, but I haven't tasted it yet. All right. Money Vegas man, welcome in. All right. And we got Rosebud. Oh, yeah. Lurking like that. 7 people watching, 5 likes. Yeah, so I got my butter. It's in the refrigerator. And then I decided to open the pancake mix. We got the same thing with the can opener. Take the absorbers out and all that stuff. And then I basically, it's just common sense. You just put the, pancake mix in the bowl and then put some water in there and it, turns the pancake mix. But the only problem is that when I made the pancake mix, I put it on a pan that wasn't really a pancake pan. So I ended up like ripping up the pancakes. So I really wish I would have used another pan. I don't know why they make it. Those non-stick pans. They're like the biggest lie in human history. I mean, it never not sticks. Did you? Anyway. So anyway, I used the wrong pan. So I used the wrong pan, and then kind of scraped up my pancakes. But with pancakes, it doesn't need to look pretty. It's all going to the same place. All right, so I kind of just put up my ripped up pancakes on the plate, and then I slabbed some of that fake butter on it, and then I put a little bit of, I actually put a lot of syrup on it because I knew it wasn't going to taste that good. So it was very, very syrupy. So I had the syrup on hand, so the syrup was regular, everything else was like fake. And then the taste test. So I took my first bite, smothered a little bit of butter on it, and it was all right. Yeah, it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was horrible, but it was much better than the powdered eggs that I had at the park that one time. Yeah, the powdered eggs were disgusting, gross, made me want to puke into a bucket. Yeah, but this is something I can actually eat. I guess pancake mix is probably easy to um, make. And then if you have the fake butter on it, it doesn't taste as good, obviously, as real butter. But if you put a ton of syrup on it, then it tastes all right. Puppets breakfast disaster, yes. What up, Todd? How you doing? Just cover a loaf of bread in sugar. Bam. Quick pancakes. Yeah, so I did have the pancakes, and they weren't bad. They weren't bad. I wouldn't say that. Tasted like pancakes, that you messed up, and with butter that's not that good. All right. Hey, Tornado. What are you guys all up to today? Did you guys have a fascinating, awesome breakfast like I just did? Yeah, that was really good. Plus, I had some coffee, and that was real. But it was half calf, decaf, half double decaffeinated, half calf with a twist of lemon. That's what they say. All right. Yeah, so I just tried the pancakes. I didn't have any eggs or anything with it, so I just wanted to try the pancakes. I was like in the mood today. Plus, I had all these Augustin Farms things in a big, like, I don't know, like a box here by my bed. But the only problem is I was looking in there and for a specific thing, and it looked like there was kind of like some mold on the on the box. And I'm like, you know what? Mold's not good. Last I checked, mold is not good. So it's just low cardboard mold. It's not like black mold of death or anything like that. But yeah, I was like, I got to get rid of this box. So I got rid of the box. I put all the stuff somewhere else. And then I found all this stuff that I bought, a long time ago in case we get in a nuclear disaster or an EMP attack or something like that. But then I realized something that was all a big waste of money, really. So I might as well just eat it now. First, I'd rather just die than eat some of that stuff. That's one reason. And another reason is if we have an EMP attack or a nuclear threat or something like that, and then you know there's going to be a shortage of water, and all this stuff takes tons of water to make, so it's really pointless. So I'm gonna be sitting there going, "Oh, look at that! I got a bunch of pancake mix. Requires a lot of water, and if I want to make eggs with that, I need the water. And yeah, I want to make some biscuits, but I need some water with that. So I don't think that's the way to go. Yeah, if you got to use a bunch of water, then it kind of defeats the whole purpose because you need the water to drink what water you do have, and then you probably won't have any water left over for the Augustin Farms crap. So all right, let's see what we got here. Luke, it tastes like wet felt. Make sure you didn't bite your hand. Carl says, only have a full Irish breakfast. I like big breakfasts. I do, but I don't really like cooking them. It takes forever. Yeah. Want to lose weight? Listen to JRD talk about food. Appetite gone. All right. Well, I'm glad I could be of a service. Yes. All right. Yucky molds. Is that what that says? Mold. Yeah. So I was like, it's got obviously I can't have you know, a, uh, a box in my room if it's growing mold on it. Yeah. So it wasn't like when I say mold, you're thinking like, you probably got a disgusting idea in your head. It was just, like discoloration on the box. It wasn't like, you know, a fur bomb all over the place or anything like that. Yeah, so it wasn't like totally disgusting. I just wanted to get rid of the cardboard box and throw it away before it became gross. So, yeah, so it's not as gross as it sounds. All right, I like big breakfast and I cannot lie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're loving that big breakfast. I do like big breakfast. Let me get a sip of coffee here. Sitting there staring at this coffee. Ah, that was good. All right. I used to hate mold, but it's growing on me. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about if I stored it in this cardboard box that there might be like a problem with that. Yeah, so basically everything is a problem in life. That is a quote from JRD. You can take it to the bank. Yes. It doesn't matter what you do, there's always going to be a problem around the corner. All right. So whenever you're done with this problem, everything's going to look great. You're going to get all excited, and then you're going to run into the next problem. And if anyone tells you different, they're lying. It's just a fact of life, and it's okay. It's problems are just part of life. But it is sometimes annoying whenever you think something's a great idea, and then you realize after the fact what the problem was. Yeah. But that's what we do, right? We go through life and we fix the problems and move on. So, welcome to JRD Motivational Hour. All right. I used to hate mold, but it's growing on me. I read that. A little mold never hurt, unless you're allergic to penicillin. Yeah, I wasn't like freaked out by the mold. Yeah. It was just like I said, it was just a discoloration on the box. And I'm like, yeah, that looks like mold beginning to form. So you just got to get rid of the box, throw it away. And now I got my little emergency food supplies, or whatever, over there in a different spot now. And that's okay. I've been kind of dipping into my emergency food supplies because I figured if a big nuclear explosion goes off, life is going to suck anyway. Might as well just, die. All right, yeah, so just say it. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to eat half that food. I've tried a couple of the foods, and I don't even know if I want to live through a nuclear explosion. So yeah, so if it does one does happen, then I just hope it's quick and I'm done first. Because I don't want to deal with that crap. All right. All right. I'm glad all restaurants handle food properly and have a good lunch, y'all. Yeah. Hope y'all have a good lunch today. It is what is it? 10:14 here, so it should be a lot lunchtime or past lunchtime for you guys. So, all right. Fran says, "Wow, this is super motivational." Hey, I do what I can, Fran. I do what I can. All right. So now that we've established that I am now a motivational speaker online, maybe my views will go up. All right. Carl says, having family dinner now. Oh, yeah. It's always good to have family dinner. Why JRD fears the zombie apocalypse? The food. Yeah, I thought about doing like a video about the pancakes and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that because I'm not a chef, obviously. So I knew that something was gonna happen. Like, I probably dropped the powder all over the place, or like what happened. The pancakes ripped on the pan because I didn't use the right pan. You know, and I don't want to put that in a video. Everybody see how bad a cook I am. Now, sometimes I do make good pancakes, but you got to have the right pan. And so I thought it was the right pan, but it wasn't. But it is what it is. Not everybody can be perfect. Yeah. So they were a little scraped up. The pancakes were a little scraped up, but I mean, they still tasted like pancakes. It wasn't like the end of the world because they weren't perfectly golden brown and delicious looking. All right. Take care. All right, Carl. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Hey, thank you, everybody. We got 8 people watching. We got 7 likes. I want to thank you all for being here this morning. This is awesome. I like coming on. I've been trying to come on a little earlier when I'm feeling like I'd rather do a live. Usually, when it gets around 2 or 3, I'm more in the mood to take a nap. I'm not really into live streaming that late. Yeah, so I'd rather just take a nap instead of live stream. Todd saw, enjoy dinner, Carl. Yeah, Carl's gonna go have some dinner. All right. All right. Should we ask the Magic 8 Ball something? I don't know. You guys want to ask the Magic 8 Ball? Anybody got a question for the Magic 8 Ball? Hey, look at that. Todd Saw sent one gift membership. Oh, yeah, you just earned a gifted membership song. Are you ready? I know all you are. Let's do it. All I can say is gifted memberships. I'm stunned. So many memberships. What gifted memberships? It's my birthday. Gifted memberships to all of you. Gifted memberships. It's my birthday. Gifted memberships to all of you. Woohoo! Thank you, Todd. I appreciate it. That was really nice. Will JRD take over the world in 2026? Yeah, that's a good one. I prefer depressing music when I gift. You want me to get a depressing gifted membership song? All right. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to ask the Magic 8 Ball of something. All right, we got a question from the chat here, Magic 8 Ball. Thank you, Fran, for the gift memberships. We will give you your depressing song in just a little bit. All right. Will JRD take over the world in 2026? Let's do it. My sources say no. Well, that's kind of a bummer. All right. Fran wants a depressing song or a gifted membership song. It's up to you, Fran. I'll find something depressing. Opening Suno now. The 8 Ball, never wrong. 8 Ball's always wrong. Where you been? All right. You want the depressing? All right, let me find something. I got an inspirational, stormy apocalypse orchestral. How about this one? All right. Thank you for the gifted membership. The dogs are barking. It's probably time to get out of here pretty soon. I don't know why they're going off. You have conditioned me to want depressing music when I gift. Wow, perfect. Awesome. I'm glad I can please. I'm a puppet who likes to please his fans. All right. That sounds like Luke's song. Big tears, strong tears. Yes. What is with the dogs? Shut up. All right, guys. Anything else before we get out of here? All right. I guess we're done. All right. Have a good one. We'll see you guys next time.